Welcome to our club meeting. Tonight is June 17th, and our theme is a quote from Tahar bin Jaloon. Life is the art of drawing sufficient conclusions from insufficient premises. He's a novelist, a very famous novelist from England. And the word of the day for today is conclusion. The grammarian might want to explain more about the word of the day, which is this is a very good word to use in our daily conversations, because sometimes we need to conclude about many different things that are happening in our life. And a little bit about Toastmasters. So Toastmasters is founded in 1924. It has more than 15,000 clubs around the world, and we have over 300,000 members. We are located in more than 140 countries, and our meetings are hosted in different languages such as English, Mandarin, Japanese, Bahasa Indonesia, and many more. For more information about Toastmasters, please visit our website at www.toastmasters.org. And about our club, Jakarta Alliance Toastmasters, it was founded in March 2000. It is the home club of the current Divison J director and Area J1 director. And we usually hold our meeting in Swantai, Chideng. Usually we have our Thailand food, but since the beginning of COVID-19 outbreak, we hold our meetings exclusively online. We always hoped we could see you there in person soon, because it is even more enjoyable to meet in person. And for more information about our club, you can always visit our website at alliancetoastmasters.wordpress.com. So tonight we will have two sessions. Tonight we have a prepared speech session, and tonight is special because we will have an icebreaker marathon from 5 newest members that have just joined the club. And the session is basically to provide an opportunity for each member to do their respective Toastmasters Pathways project. Toastmasters Pathways is the educational program that is provided by Toastmasters to all of its members to educate on leadership and communication skills. And this aim for the session is to improve members' individual communication skills, as well as completing each of their projects. And the second session would be the evaluation session, which will be the opportunity for all the prepared speakers to receive the evaluation. And its aim is to give constructive feedback for the speakers' improvements. Throughout the meeting, we will advise you to mute your microphone throughout the meeting unless you are speaking, so that you will not disturb the one who is speaking. But of course, do not forget to unmute yourself if you wish to speak. And I advise all of us to open our camera, because as speaker, we are very much motivated, and we would like to see the people who are speaking in front of us, so that we can interact with you, so we can see your faces, we can see your smile, and that energizes us throughout the meeting. So for those of you who have not opened up your camera, please open up your camera. Okay, I'm seeing some faces now. Now that's better, and we are still waiting for others to open your camera, so we make sure that you keep your camera open throughout the meeting. And for the view that we suggest for you, so if you are a prepared speaker or if you are an evaluator, we advise you to use the gallery view on your Zoom application, so that you can see the audience in front of you. And whenever you are evaluating or speaking, also make sure that you have a clear set of the timer and the timing signal, so that you don't miss your timing marks. And if you are an evaluator, when you are evaluating someone, when you are watching them speak, or if you are a participant, we advise you to use the speaker view so that you can see and full screen whoever is speaking. And that makes the experience much more immersive. And as a ground rule for tonight's meeting, so for everyone, please mute your microphone whenever a speaker is speaking so that we don't accidentally disturb them. And also, we encourage you to show some appreciation to the current speakers by clapping your hands. You can do a gesture like this, or you can also use the clap hands feature whenever someone has finished speaking. And also we encourage you to raise your hands to ask questions so that you might speak after being acknowledged. And for the speaker, we advise you to unmute your microphone. You are also free to test it first. So before you speak, you can always check, am I audible and am I visible? And the audience will respond to you with a yes or a simple thumbs up to indicate that you are audible. And also make sure that you have a clear side of the timer so that you do not miss your timing signals. And of course, inspire us with your amazing speech. And last but not least, enjoy the meeting tonight. Okay, thank you. Now, before I continue, I will not be alone in hosting this meeting tonight. So I will have a general evaluator, and tonight we have Toastmaster Christine. Hello, Toastmaster Christine. Are you here? Hello, Toastmaster Christine. Are you here? Yeah, I think she is experiencing some technical difficulties. If Toastmaster Christine, can you hear me? Okay, I think she is having some difficulties with her equipment. So may I call upon our general evaluator for tonight? Adi, can you cover for the general evaluation part? Okay, so tonight I will not be alone. We will have a team of evaluators. They will have all the role takers and all the speakers to get feedback on their performance tonight. And the team of evaluators is led by a general evaluator, and our general evaluator tonight is Adi Halim. So Toastmaster Adi, the screen is yours.
Okay, am I audible, Mr. Tom?
Yes, you are.
Okay, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. My name is Adi, and I will be your substitute GE for the time being until hopefully Toastmaster Christine already has dealt with her equipment. So I will try to take her place as the GE. So as your GE for tonight, my first role is to work together with our Mr. Tom here to ensure that you all will have a great learning experience for tonight. I will also lead the evaluation sessions, which will be our second sessions after the prepared speaker sessions, to ensure that every speaker has their respective evaluator to be evaluated so that they could have constructive feedback for their next speech. And I will also be delivering my overall evaluations about the meeting, about the meeting sessions, about the prepared speakers, about literally anything that I could ever think of that maybe could help us in improving our meeting for the next time. And of course, I will not be working alone for tonight because as our Mr. Tom has said before, I will be helped by my team, which is of 4 amazing people. I call them the Fantastic Four. The first one will be our grammarian for tonight. And the grammarian for tonight will be distinguished Toastmaster Dewi. So hello Toastmasters and distinguished guests, please have welcome our grammarian for tonight. Distinguished Toastmaster Dewi, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Adi. Am I audible? Can you all hear me clearly?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Yes.
My task tonight as a grammarian is to take notes on the grammatical misuse that is used during your speech, and I will also take notes of the beautiful phrases, words that you use, and most important is I will also take note of the word of the day. The word of the day today is conclusion. It's a verb. It means the end or finish of an event or process. Another meaning is a judgment or decision reached by reasoning. And that's all. I will come back with the others for my report. Back to you, GE.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Dewi. The second people will be, I believe this will be his first debut on this meeting as his first role. And he will be taking the role as our counter for tonight. So please have welcome our newest members, Toastmaster Zain. The screen is yours, Toastmaster Zain.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adi. Yeah. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests. There's echo here. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests. My name is Zain. Here I'll be as your counter. The purpose of the counter here is to note words that are used as a crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks here. And then during the meeting, I will listen for frequently overused words like and, well, but, so, and so on. I will also identify the filler sounds such as and In addition to this, I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase, such as for example, this means it means, okay. And at the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used this expression. So I wish you all the best, and back to you, Toastmaster Adi. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for the explanation, Toastmaster Zaid. And the next people will be ensuring that all of us will be speaking in time. So please have a welcome our timer for tonight, Toastmaster Ina. The screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adi.
Yes, you are.
Okay. My role tonight as a timer, to count the time when speaker speeches and to give time for every speakers and evaluators, also to remind them when reaching their allocated time. For prepare speaker, for 4 minutes, I will change my background with green background, and 5 minutes, yellow background, and 6 minutes, red background. And for evaluators, 2 minutes, I will change my background with green background, 2 minutes 30 seconds, yellow background, and 3 minutes red background. Okay, thank you for tonight and enjoy the meeting. Back to you, Toastmaster Adi.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Ina. So for all the prepared speakers and evaluators, make sure that you have clear sight of Toastmaster Ina's background to make sure that you will be always in time when you're delivering your speech or your evaluations. And the next people will be our ballot counter, which is none other than our Tom. So please have welcome Toastmaster Aditya as our ballot counter. The screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adi. So my role as a ballot counter is to account for your participation in this meeting. So if you have favorite speakers and favorite evaluators, by the end of each session, I will be collecting your votes. So the method of vote will be through the Zoom poll feature. So by the towards the conclusion of each session, I will take your votes through that feature. But if for any reasons you cannot vote through that feature, you can always vote through a direct message through my own personal inbox, so that your vote will be counted. And towards the end of the meeting, I will announce who will be our favorite prepared speakers and our favorite evaluators for tonight. All right, that's all. Over to you, GE Adi.
Okay, thank you very much, ballot counter. So fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, that's all about my roles and my team's roles for tonight. So sit back and enjoy the meeting. And I will give the control back to you again, Mr. Tom.
Thank you, Adi. So tonight we will have 5 speakers, and tonight is very special because all 5 speakers are first-time speakers, first-time prepared speakers for tonight. Because they are new members who have just started their journey on Toastmasters. And on the list, our first speaker tonight is Toastmaster Michelle Selina. And this is her first project on Toastmasters Pathways. And tonight, to introduce her speech, let me call upon her evaluator tonight, Toastmaster Adi Halim. Toastmaster Adi, the screen is yours.
Hey, even though it's kind of awkward because we keep going back and forth. So, Toastmaster Selina, where are you? Can I see your screen? Okay, there you are.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, I can hear your voice loud and clear. So congratulations once again, Toastmaster Selina, that tonight you will be delivering your very first icebreaker. So the purpose of your speech for tonight is for you to introduce yourself to the club, and also learn the basic structure of the public speech. The speech length will be 4 to 6 minutes, and I'm really sure that you are quite ready to deliver your first icebreaker. So, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, without any further ado, please help me welcome Toastmaster Selina with her speech, Leap of Faith. Leap of Faith, Toastmaster Selina.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adi. So, am I visible and audible? Thank you. So, have you guys ever been in the situation that you can't get what you want, or maybe experience something that you never expect about it before? May I know by raising your hand, please? Come on, don't be shy. Okay, thank you, guys. So, wow, that's quite a lot of you guys, and maybe it's all of us. And yes, those kind of situations are something that humans have to go through. And after we've gone through it, then realize that those kind of situations were not scary as we thought about it, right? Anyway, good evening, dear all fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. My name is Michelle Selina Majaya, and you can call me Michelle or Selina. I'm 22 years old and I live in Jakarta. Last January, I just have done my thesis defense at university, and now I'm waiting for my graduation ceremony. And during this time, I opened an online shop that sells related branded stuff like this, clothes and jacket and many things. And I also starting to do investment such as stock investment, mutual fund, P2P lending, forex, and so on. Because I think at my age right now, it's crucial to have a lot of savings and investment for emergency funds and future funds. This year, I'm actually planning to go to China to take the intensive Chinese class, but it's not possible because of the COVID-19. So I chose Taiwan State and planning to continue my master's degree there. At first, I didn't have confidence with my choice because I have a lot of opportunity that I have to sacrifice, such as internship, work, and so on. But on the other hand, I also believe that study abroad have several advantages too for me. I can gain new experience, I can gain new friends like from different background and different culture, and also enhance my knowledge with the business with a different perspective. I know maybe many people will ask me, why don't I go to work first and then I continue my study? Because according to me right now, my situation, I don't think that when I have enough money and I can produce money, I want to continue study. I mean for the formal education. So because of those reasons, last April I'm joining INTAC agency to learning Chinese language and also preparation before I'm going to Taiwan. And I also have to take the IELTS test. And at the moment, I just have around 2 weeks preparation for my IELTS test. I know it sounds like a suicide mission, right? But fortunately, I can pass the minimum score. So yeah, thank God for that. And last month, Mrs. Yudi also encouraged me to join this club. And at first, again, I didn't have confidence with myself because I'm kind of afraid to make mistakes in front of many people. But at the same time, I also want to have a new experience, new challenge that come out from my comfort zone. So yeah, here I am right now. And and I hope after I'm joining this meeting, this club, I can improve my English skills and also my public speaking in English can be even better, and I can have a lot of new friends. So in conclusion, I just want to say to you guys that when you are in the uncertainty situations, like you don't know what to do, how to do that, how to do this, or maybe you're not sure about your choice, sometimes all we need is just a little leap of faith. And I know sometimes it takes an overwhelming breakdown at first to have a wonderful breakthrough. So that's all for me. Thank you for listening, guys. Back again to Toastmasters Adi.
Well, congratulations for completing your first speech. So, Toastmaster Selena, how do you feel?
I'm quite nervous until now.
Yeah, it's perfectly normal, but we salute you for completing your first speech, and thank you also for sharing us your experience about wanting to learn something new and wanting to improve your English and communication skills at JLTC, as well as your learning spirit to pursue further for your learning Chinese.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adi.
Okay, now we have our second speaker, Toastmaster Felicia. Are you here?
Yes.
Hi, Toastmaster Felicia. You will
Hi.
deliver your icebreaker speech after Toastmaster Selena. How do you feel?
Nervous.
But I'm sure you'll do great, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, to introduce the speech to Toastmaster Felicia, let me call upon Toastmaster Felicia's evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Dewi Oni. DTM Dewi, the screen is yours.
Thank you. Am I audible and visible? Okay. Toastmaster Felicia, this is your first speech, and the objective of your speech is to begin speaking before an audience. And you may discover that you already have the speaking skill needed. So just a point from me, a memorized beginning and ending will enable you to start and finish your speech with confidence and ease. And you have a lovely title here. Until you spread your wings, you will have no idea how far you can fly. Toastmaster Felicia, the screen is yours.
Hello, good evening, dear our fellows, Toastmaster and distinguished guests. Let me introduce myself. My name is Felicia Wiharjo, or you can call me Felicia. I was born in Surabaya 18 years ago and have two younger brothers who were both born in Jakarta. I just graduated from high school 1 month ago and have been trying to be productive in this holiday by spending my free time practicing piano and learn more Chinese language. So far, I have two hobbies that I like the most. The first one is listening to music and the second one is watching movies. Whenever I am sad or bored, I always listen to music, which make me relax and more cheerful again. I prefer watching movies rather than reading novels because I think reading novels is a quite boring activity. I am a person who likes to fall asleep very easily, so reading like a very thick storybook is just not my type at all. However, I like reading fun books such as comics or maybe a short mystery story which can amuse me. One of my favorite novels is Ulysses More, which tells a story full of mystery that can make me very curious. Besides my hobbies, I like to share with you all about my studying plan in Taiwan. I have always thought that I could make a lot of friends from different countries, learning about the local culture in the Taiwan and living more independently. I have always been interested in biochemistry because studying the chemical process in the human body or other living things attract my curiosity. I am fully aware that this major is not easy at all, but I want to learn to explore further to satisfy my curiosity, and I hope I could find many good inventions to contribute to human, animal, or maybe plantation life in the future. That is why I have joined the BMC and met with my teacher Yendi, who has been teaching me Mandarin like for many years. As you know, Mandarin is a very difficult language to learn. Simplified Mandarin is easier to learn than the Taiwan traditional Mandarin. But my teacher Yendi has her own method to make all the complicated things easier. Not only that, she also has been teaching us Chinese culture, good values, and many other motivation that students could go through all the learning journey till we could pass all the tests such as IELTS, the Chinese Mandarin certification HSK, and the Taiwan Mandarin certification TOEFL in order to meet the university requirement. We all feel very relieved that this journey could done within just 1 year. Just simply amazing, isn't it? I'm also grateful that I finally have been admitted to the Taiwan University last week through my teacher Yandi's guidance. Here I am now with my INTAC classmates and to learn further about communication and leadership skills. Nevertheless, under this pandemic situation, both in Taiwan and Indonesia, and also some other consideration, I suddenly decided that I would like to continue my studying in Jakarta and with the Jakarta Alliance Toastmaster Club for further self-development. So the conclusion is throughout the learning journey with INTAC, I have learned that you will have no idea how far you can fly until you spread your wings. Allow me to take this opportunity to thank you, Teacher Yendi, for all your guidance and let me spread further my wings throughout the Jakarta Alliance Toastmaster Club, beside my university studying in the future. Thank you. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you, Toastmaster Felicia. Wow, biochemistry. It's a really emerging field. I think over the past few years, there has been some exciting inventions in the field of biochemistry. So I'm sure that by continuing your studies there, there will be a lot of opportunities to grow there. And once again, congratulations for completing your first speech ever in Toastmasters. Okay, we will have our third speaker, and our third speaker tonight is Toastmaster Albert. Are you here, Toastmaster Albert?
Yes, I'm here.
That's great. And I will be your evaluator tonight, so I will introduce your speech. So, like his colleagues, like his fellow Toastmasters that are delivering the speech tonight, he's also delivering the Icebreaker project, and the purpose is to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. So we will listen to Toastmaster Albert's first speech ever on Toastmasters, titled "Keep Us Surrounded by People with Positive Energy." Keep us surrounded by people with positive energy, Toastmaster Albert. Toastmaster Albert, the screen is yours.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. My name is Albert Brian Kurniawan, and you can call me Albert. I was born in Malang 17 years ago, and now I'm living in Bogor. Just like any other male teenager, I'm keen on playing basketball. I have been a big fan of basketball since I was entering middle school. Playing and watching basketball are very huge to me. I would say they are like therapies, as they can relieve my stress. And not only that, but playing basketball also makes me taller and helps me get healthier or fitter. I have just graduated from BPK Penabur Bogor High School last month, and I'm looking forward to studying applied mathematics as a college student in Taiwan at the end of this September. The reason I choose applied mathematics as my major is because my favorite subject at school is actually mathematics, because I find it very interesting and easier to grasp than every other subject, because I tend to be more of a logical person. Currently, I'm studying Mandarin at INTAC, in which teacher Toastmaster Yendi is the only instructor and mentor. And she was actually the one who introduced me and encouraged me to join the Jakarta Lions Toastmaster Club. And I'm very excited and grateful for it. I think the members here are all amazing. I get so much encouragement to see how you all can speak English so fluently and confidently. For some background story, even though I think that my English skill is, I would say, quite solid, but to be honest, I'm not a confident person to talk or have a speech or perform by myself in front of many people like now, regardless of the language I'm using. I am shy, and it has been a big problem for me for a long time. When I was in my ninth grade, I was shaking up and trembling in front of the classroom while delivering a speech in Bahasa Indonesia as a practical exam. My teacher and my classmates laughed at me so hard, and it was an awful and embarrassing experience. But now I think I have gotten a little bit better at public speaking, as I have done countless presentations and speeches throughout my high school years. But sometimes I still feel very nervous like now and uncomfortable during public speaking, especially in front of many people whom I haven't known well. So I'm extremely delighted to have the golden opportunity to join and be a part of the JLTC. As I believe through this club, I can actually boost my confidence in public speaking and also elevate my English skill to the next level, while also learning some valuable skills like leadership and communication, which I know will be very useful later in my college years. I also believe that with a great and positive community supporting and surrounding me, like the JLTC, I feel more motivated and have some type of eagerness to learn and try new things. When I was in middle school, I was surrounded by lazy, unmotivated, and visionless friends, and it resulted in me not achieving what I was called and supposed to achieve. I got bad grades and bad reputations from teachers and also other friends. But when I was in high school, the environment completely changed. I was surrounded by determined, ambitious, and believing friends. This healthy environment really pushed me to become a better student, and it also constrained me to learn as much as I can. and the result can be seen clearly. I get super grades and got a lot of accolades and achievements, which I'm really satisfied and proud of. As a quote saying, surround yourself with people that reflect you and how you want to be. Then you feel the energies are contagious. So beware of the people surrounding you, because bad environment does not benefit you at all. It even can harm you. In conclusion, I believe I have been surrounded by positive people who will give me great energies, and hopefully I could give back reciprocal impacts, not only internally but also externally towards my surrounding in the future. That is the end of my Icebreaker Speech project. Thank you for listening to me. Good evening, and back to you, Tom.
Thank you, Toastmaster Albert. You proclaim yourself as a shy person, but that really didn't show tonight. We see you standing confidently in front of us, introducing yourself, and I believe I know you a little bit better after your speech. So well done, Toastmaster Albert.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we still have two more speakers, and our fourth speaker is Toastmaster Kenny. Toastmaster Kenny, are you here?
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, you are. And to introduce your speech tonight, I will call upon Toastmasters Kenny's evaluator, Toastmaster Wayan. So Toastmaster Wayan, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Tom. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. My name is Wayan. My role today is to be evaluator to Toastmaster Kenny. Toastmaster Kenny Lee, who will deliver his first speech in Toastmasters, the Icebreaker Speech. The purpose of this project is for the member to introduce himself or to the club and learn the basic structure of public speaking. The time is 4 to 6 minutes. Without further ado, please welcome Toastmaster Kenny with the Icebreaker Speech titled The Will to Keep Moving Forward. The Will to Keep Moving Forward, Toastmaster Kenny. The time and screen are yours.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Yusaki. Wait, hold on. I gotta answer this. Yes, hello, Nicholas. What? Going out? But why? What? Buy one, get one free on Taco Bell? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get right into it. Sorry, please just give us a round of applause for a little play myself. Have you ever been wondering on often technologies such as like this little guy, or has it really merged within our daily need? What about you, TM Aditya or TM Wayan? Do you perhaps also feel the same way? Anyway, greetings all fellows and distinguished guests. My name is Yusaki Lee, but you may call me Kenny. Currently around with Bahasa Senior High School, and I have some hobbies. Among them are editing videos, illustration, joining communities with common interests, and learning new things. In fact, my YouTube channel recently just hit 19,000 views. I know it's not a big number, but it's quite impressive for me. Anyway, I plan to pursue my goals in studying computer engineering in Taiwan this year. My dream is to become an indie developer and programmer, but not forget to also develop new methods on human interactions with computer. I am very grateful that through INTAC agency and Teacher Yendi's teaching, I was able and I was given a lot of opportunities to construct and to implement short-term goals. Teacher Yendi not only teaches us about complete styles of Mandarin, but she also taught us on how to do presentation in Mandarin within just 4 months from zero studying. Not to mention and not to forget, Teacher Yendi also helped us finding our clear life goals during our studies. And she has also been helping us passing all of our international certification exams that are needed. And now, Teacher Yendi recommended me and other INTAC students to join the Jakarta Lions Toastmasters Club in order to improve our communication and leadership skills. Well, my parents also supported me in joining this program, so yeah, thanks to them too. Anyway, after this icebreaking, I hope I will be able to talk about one of my role models, which is the current CEO of Tesla and SpaceX in the near future speeches. His personality and his ideas inspired me in order to always keep my will in moving forward to achieve my dreams in becoming indie developer and indie programmer. Anyway, who the CEO you might ask? Well, unfortunately, you'll have to wait until my next speech in the next meeting. But let me share with you one of his famous quotes that inspires me, which is, when something is important enough, you do it, even if the odds are not in your favor. In conclusion, what about you, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests? Do you perhaps also get inspired by him? Back to you, Tom.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kenny, and congratulations for completing your icebreaker speech. And one thing that I probably will not forget from your speech is the way you started your speech. I think like I was, oh wow, suddenly you have a phone call in front, in the middle of a speech, but that's part of the performance. I love it. I love it, and I also get to I'm able to know you a little bit better from your speech. So well done. And we have our fifth speaker for tonight. Last but not least, he will deliver his icebreaker speech for tonight, and he is Toastmaster Calvin. Toastmaster Calvin, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Am I audible?
Hi. Yes, you are. And to evaluate him, we have Toastmaster Kevin as his evaluator. And to introduce his speech, let me call upon Toastmaster Kevin. So Toastmaster Kevin, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Adit. So, Toastmaster Calvin, nice to meet you and welcome to Toastmasters. So this is the starting of your Toastmasters journey, and I'm really looking forward to hear your icebreaker speech. So, before you begin your speech, I am obligated to tell you the purpose of your speech, although it's been stated like 4 times tonight, but it's okay. So, the purpose of this project is for you to introduce yourself to the club and learn the basic structure of public speech. So, your speech length will be 4 to 6 minutes, and before you start, I will call upon your name and then your title and then your name again. Okay? So, Toastmaster Inputra. Strike the iron while it is hot. Strike the iron while it is hot.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kevin. Good evening, dear fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests. I'm Calvin September. I'm living at Pantai Indah Kapuk with my family, and I have just got graduated from BPK Penabur last month. So when I was on 11th grades, I was dreaming of continuing my bachelor degree on overseas country. At first, I was very confused about what and where to study after finishing my high school. So I do some research through internet, and found out that study abroad requires many preparations such as languages, culture, money, and also mental strength. I'm very grateful that I could found INTAC and map how to type, write, speak daily conversation, delivering speech using Mandarin, and also make some videos. Suddenly, I had to join the international Mandarin exam, so and I could pass, gaining the certificate. The learning was such marathon and intensive, so very often I have to stay up late at night and writing from the recent lesson. Not only that, teacher Yendi also taught all of us many things like Chinese culture, good values, people real life cases, her own experience, and also wisdom. All of these are just simply amazing and motivating for me. So all of the students not only just learn languages, but also gain advice, guidance, and also mental strength in going through all of the hardship of learning Mandarin within a year. Eventually now, students who have been announced to be admitted to the university will learn more practical knowledge and skills, but on deeper level of Mandarin. So to enable students to cope easily when studying in Taiwan. Teacher Yenny also told us that we shall happily study happily in Taiwan if we have been studying hard from. So I started to invest some of my pocket money to several instruments like crypto, stocks, and also gold. Initially, I felt that I could develop my mindset, be learning to discipline with my plan. I could manage my money and also train mentally. However, now I'm at minus, even though the amount is not too big and small, but I did learn some valuable lesson from this, and also I know what to do on investing in the future. I think I would better focus on my studying or as my first priority. I shall take computer science as my major because computer science have been on top of my wish list. There are some of my family members who work closely related to this field, so their hard work, dedications have motivated me for a long time and make me look up to them as my role model. So therefore, I choose computer science as my next step in education. So around a month ago, when teacher Yendi informed all of the INTAC students to join the Toastmasters Clubs in order to improve their communications and leadership skills, I thought the offer was just right because I could learn how to gain confidence in public speaking, especially in English and also hopefully in Mandarin too, so I can deliver speech in Mandarin in the future. Like teacher Yendi often said that strike the iron while it is hot. So I want to learn as much as possible how to deliver speech smoothly, how to make a wonderful presentation with full enthusiasm to all of the audience, and also last but not least, how to develop myself from zero to lead a professional computer science company in the long run. Thanks. Back to you, Tom.
Well, thank you, Toastmaster Calvin, for introducing yourself. I'm impressed with the way that you have a vision for computer science, because it is really one of the hottest sectors in the industry right now, and the talents for people who graduate from computer science is also the demand for these people in the job market is also increasing. So I think you chose a very interesting path. And also one thing that I get from you and several of us is, I think earlier TM Selina also said this as well, is that although that they are very young, our Toastmasters students, they have already started and investing. When I was your age, I think one of my biggest milestone was actually to be able to buy my own fried chicken, but look at you guys. You are now like investing like a professional. I just started investing at perhaps like later in life. So I think kids nowadays, they start a little bit earlier, and I believe that they are preparing for a great future ahead. So once again, thank you, Toastmaster Calvin, and congratulations on your icebreaker speech.
Thank you, Adi.
Now, before we continue to the other session, may I call upon our timer? Are all of our prepared speakers tonight qualified to be voted?
Yes, all speakers are qualified. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ina. And since all of our prepared speakers are qualified, I will now cast a screen to all of you to vote for our favorite prepared speaker, starting from now. And if you, for any reason, cannot vote for your favorite speaker, you can always send your message to me so that I can count for your votes. Okay, now while we're waiting for our votes to come in, earlier we called TM Adi to introduce the team of evaluators for tonight, but actually our general evaluator tonight is TM Christine. She had a technical problem earlier, but here she is, ready to lead the evaluation session. So, TM Christine, are you here?
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Aditya, as our home tonight. And hello, good evening, all fellow Toastmaster and my distinguished guests, and all the very great speakers tonight. And I really enjoyed tonight. Yes, all the icebreaker speaker. Yeah. I know that icebreaker is like first experience, but I really enjoy all your speech tonight, and your first impression, as my opinion, is really so tempting. And now is the evaluation session. I will call our first evaluator, Toastmaster Adi Halim. Please, Toastmaster Adi Halim. Hello, Toastmaster Adi Halim.
Yes, okay.
Yes, the screen is yours, Toastmaster Adi Halim.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Toastmaster Selena, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, first of all, I would like to congratulate you, Toastmaster Selena, because tonight you have successfully delivered your very first icebreaker speech. Now, but I believe that Mr. Com had asked you earlier whether you were nervous or not, correct? And you said yes, but to be honest, I didn't really see it, because you delivered your speech very fluently. And it means that you have prepared your speech very well beforehand. So well done for that. And moreover, I think that the speech structure was very neatly organized too. I really like the opening when you asked everyone a question and asked them to raise their hand, meaning that you engage the audience, and continue with all of the preparations of your various tasks, and finally your hope in the future in pursuing higher educations. The fact that you can close the speech with your own title, The Leap of Faith, showed how great your speech organizations were. And I also liked that you can also show some body languages and hand gestures, where you showed some of the clothes that you sell. The clothes. Imagine that this is the clothes. And you showed two fingers to emphasize the 2 weeks of the preparation of your various tasks. It's really hard to believe that this is your very first icebreaker, because you have done a very great job in delivering the speech, and I think that you have a very great potential to be a great speaker in the future. So well done for that. It's simply amazing. Now, Toastmaster Selena, the only suggestions that I could give to you for tonight, and hopefully you could also take it as your challenge for the next speech, is to give a little bit pause in your speech. For example, when you showed some of the items that you sell, you could just take your time a little bit slower. Like, hey everyone, I sold the clothes and I also sell the jackets too. Give a little bit pause so everyone could digest your speech better. And I believe that it will be a good marketing for your business too later on. And especially for the closing, if you could just give a little bit pause in the closing, your speech will be very amazing. So, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, when you have doubts, when you don't know what to do, all you need is just a little bit leap of faith. I think that will be a very amazing speech. So that's the only suggestions that I could give to you for tonight. I hope it could be beneficial for you. All in all, I think that you have done a very great job in delivering the speech, and it's totally my pleasure to say that you have successfully passed these projects as your very first icebreaker speech. So keep your speech organizations needs, and always you prepare your speech well. And I hope that by giving a little bit pause in your speech, your next speech will be more astonishing. So congratulations once again, Toastmaster Selina, and I will be awaiting for your next speech. Well done once again.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adi.
Back to you again, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adi. I believe that Toastmaster Adi is very full of enthusiasm. He deliver his evaluation, not just Toastmaster Selina that said so many inspiring evaluation tonight, but also me when listen to you, Toastmaster Adi. And now is the second evaluator is DTM Distinguished Toastmaster Dewi. Please, DTM Dewi, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, General Evaluator Christine. Toastmaster Felicia, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, let me congratulate you to pass the first step of doing public speaking, which is ice breaking. And you have done a very well job. And what I think great in your speech is you rehearse well. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, you have done many rehearsals, and it shows in your speech. Even though I can still see the sign of nervousness, but you continue in delivering your speech with a great pace. And in your speech, I get to know you better. And as the person that loves books and movies also, I totally agree that sometimes when we read books, we can get sleepy, especially the books for studying. 3 pages and I'm down, usually like that. And I think your speech is well organized too. You have a good opening. You tell the story, and what I love actually is your closing. You give a beautiful quote which reflect your title. Until you spread your wings, you will have no idea how far you can fly. It's really a beautiful word, a beautiful phrase that I like. For your next speech, instead of giving you points of development, I will challenge you. Overcome your nervousness. If you have rehearsed, you will overcome that nervousness. So rehearse, and I'm sure in your next speech, you will be much better without any nervousness. That's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Christine.
Thank you, DTM Dewi. As usual, DTM Dewi is always calm, but it's so deep when you deliver your feedback. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dewi. And now is our third evaluator, our president, Toastmaster Aditya. The screen is yours, Toastmaster Aditya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Christine. Toastmaster Albert, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, that's great. Congratulations, Toastmaster Albert, for completing your first project ever in Pathways and your first prepared speech on Toastmasters. I love the way you delivered your speech tonight. First of all, before you even say anything, I can see you visually, and I see that you have prepared yourself very, very well. You are standing up. You are also considering the lighting of your areas so that we can see you clearly. I think that's the first thing that I can observe from your speech, so that we can know who Toastmaster Albert is before even you say anything. Now, after you started your speech, you also introduced yourself really well. So I know that now you like basketball and you are interested in mathematics. You want to pursue your education further in the field that you love, which is great. And also you show us that you came as a naturally shy or person that is not so confident, and you want to join Toastmasters so that you can become more comfortable as a public speaker. So I know you a little bit better about your purpose of joining Toastmasters and how Toastmasters can take roles into your life. Now, you also told us about your story in the middle school, not being surrounded by positive people. And that is actually a very interesting angle to explore further. And I would like to hear more from you actually about the story, about how this thing happened in the past, and how you have changed now that you are surrounded with more positive people. I would like to hear more on that, and perhaps if that matches with your next Pathways project, you might want to take this topic again as your speech. But all in all, I'm very impressed with the way you deliver your speech tonight. My challenge to you next time you deliver your speech is that try to control, try to make your gestures more various. So I noticed that in your speech you do a lot of this, and you do this, and you do this. Now, if you are about to deliver a 5 to 7 minute speech, you might want to vary it a little bit. So perhaps like in some minutes you might want your hands to show, but other things you might to make other gestures. But all in all, really great job. Congratulations, Toastmaster Albert. And back to you, Toastmaster Christine.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aditya. Wow, it's so detailed feedback, and the very good point that from Toastmaster Aditya is he know very well how to appreciate and also encouraging every speaker. And I believe that tonight is Toastmaster Albert, you accept the challenge, right, from Toastmaster Aditya. Okay, and next is the fourth evaluator, Toastmaster Wayan. Toastmaster Wayan, the screen is yours.
Thank you, GE. Dear fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, especially Toastmaster Kenny, congratulations, you have just delivered your icebreaker speech successfully and give information to us so we knew more about yourself. The most part of your speech that I like so much, the opening made me curious at the first second when you took your mobile phone, and you also made further communication with the audience and made them engage with you during the speech. You also have smooth transition between the opening, the body, and the conclusion of your speech. You also inspired us with nice quotes. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. I only have a little thing for room of improvement for your speech today, because I actually still want to know more your story or more information from you, but you also still have some time. So for future speech, you could optimize the use of the time. For example, 4 to 6 minutes, maybe you use 4 or 5 minutes, 30 seconds. So it will give more information to the audience. And overall, I'm so excited with your speech, and you deliver your speech very clear and give a message to the audience. And for next speech, I would love to hear more from you. And congratulations, you could continue to the next speech. Thank you. Back to GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Wayan. I believe that Toastmaster Kenny gets so much learnings and good feedback from you, then encourage Toastmaster Kenny to continue your second speech. And now is the last but not least, the fifth evaluator, Toastmaster Kevin. Toastmaster Kevin, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Christian. So, Toastmaster Calvin, there you are. I see you, and you're smiling. Okay, congratulations on delivering a successful icebreaker speech. So, the point that I really like about you delivering your speech is that you look really comfortable delivering your speech, even though you barely know us. I don't really remember whether you have already joined other JLTC meetings in the past or not, but you look really comfortable and really confident. So that's what I really like about you. And then your voice and pronunciation of the English word is also clear, so we can easily understand what you were saying. And the title itself, I really like the title once I read that on the agenda. But I don't really thought. It's really intriguing. It's really like, okay, so what is this Calvin Putra going to deliver? Is this really an icebreaker speech? Like, is he really gonna introduce himself to us, or maybe give some motivational speech like that? So that's a good choice of topic. And in the closing of your speech, you actually mentioned that it was a quote from our very own Toastmaster Yanti. So congratulations, well done. So what I think you can improve on your speech is first technical. From technical issue, actually from the camera of you, it is better if you point your camera like this. So when you saw me delivering my evaluation, you cannot really see my hand gesture, right? Because it was like here, like this. I believe you used some of your hand gestures, but it was not really seen since we cannot see your body from chest up. So I think this one's way better than the previous one, right? And then I think you can work also on your speech structure. Don't worry, this is just your very first speech, so I believe in the future you can improve to become so much better. I think you can still work on the division of the opening, the content, and the closure, because I feel like the opening was a little bit too short and the closing was a little bit too abrupt. So I think you can still work on that, like giving something more to introduce yourself or introducing the topic. And then during the closing, since you were talking about the topic, strike the iron while it is hot. You can also speak about why do you have to strike the iron while it is hot? Because when it's cold, you cannot flatten the shirt. So we want to use our passion like that. So you can bring your fire to the speech in the closing like that. Okay? So, but all in all, it was good icebreaker speech, and we can tell that from your speech, you were really passionate and you tried to keep your passion with a hot iron. Okay, so looking forward to your next speech. Thank you very much. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, TM Kevin.
Okay, thank you Toastmaster Kevin, and also for the all evaluator tonight. I really enjoy all your evaluation and feedback, and also all the speaker. I believe all the speaker is get so much meaningful feedback and very good learning of point of learning. And also I believe that all the evaluator tonight is not just act as an evaluator. I also believe strong that you did a good mentor for a very young leader tonight. So feel big applause for the all evaluator tonight. And now I will call the timer. Master Ita, all the evaluator is eligible.
Yes, all evaluator speakers are qualified to the podium.
Okay, thank you Toastmaster Ina. And for the ballot counter tonight is Toastmaster Aditya. Toastmaster Aditya, can you give the screen to all of us, evaluator tonight?
Sure. So now
The
you
best
should
evaluator.
be able to vote for your favorite evaluators. And if for any reason you cannot cast your vote, if the screen is not appearing or the button is not working, just type your votes in direct message to me, and then I will count your vote towards the ballot. All right, now we are still waiting for some votes to come in, but let me hand over the control back to Toastmaster Christine. So Toastmaster Christine.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Aditya. And now I will call our grammarian tonight. Our grammarian is TTM Devi. TTM Devi, yes. Are you ready for the grammarian session?
Yes.
Thank you. The screen is yours, Toastmaster.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Christine. First of all, I would like to thank all the speakers tonight and also the evaluator because you speak good English and it makes my job so much easier. So instead of reciting the grammatical misuse, which I found almost non-existent, I will just read out the beautiful phrases that I got. As I said over and over, I love Toastmaster Felicia's title. Until you spread your wings, you will have no idea how far you can fly. And I think from surround yourself with people that can boost you. Another phrase that I found good is the will to move forward in achieving goals. And the quotes that was given, when something is important enough, do it. Even the odds aren't in your favor. And from Toastmaster Kevin, bring the fire to your speech. And in every speech, I found out that there is an interesting angle to explore further. And don't forget, we strike the iron when it's hot. I think that's all from me. Back to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Christine.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Dewi Oni. And now is the session for, I will give the general evaluation for all the meeting tonight. For me, this meeting is very meaningful, especially as I will say congratulations for the all 5 speakers tonight, yeah, all the new members that deliver your first speaker. And also for the all role takers tonight, yeah, it's really like a special event because we have 35 participants tonight. Can all of us give a thumbs up symbol? Yes, like this for all the role takers tonight and VPE Meliana that have arranged this meeting very well. And for me, we have three meaningful message, yeah, from the all speaker and also the role takers tonight. First is I really like all the story that all the 5 speaker deliver. It's like a life story that very encouraging me, and I believe that all of the audience is love to hear the story, and all of the story that you deliver tonight, very young leaders tonight from our good mentor, Toastmaster Yendi. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yendi, that you have invited all of your students here. It's for me is your story is really meaningful to keep all of us to keep learning wherever we are now and how and even though we are older than all of you, we still need to keep learning. And the second one is I have a very strong message for all of you that even though you are very young, but encourage all of us to keep learning. And the third is we believe that all of the very good leader, now you can become a very good young leader is because you have a very good role model. And your role model tonight is Toastmaster Yendi. And Toastmaster Yendi, thank you so much. You have become a very good leader for all the very young leaders tonight. And that's all the 3 very strong messages that we can learn for all of very young leaders tonight. And now is back to our top, Toastmaster Aditya. Back to you, Toastmaster Aditya.
Thank you, GE Christine. But I think we still need to hear from our accountant tonight.
Our accountant tonight is
Toastmaster Zain.
Okay, Toastmaster Zain, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Christine. Okay, I will remove the intro. Okay, I would like to share my feedback as a counter here. For the Toastmaster Selina, I noted down to and so. There are 2 so's. And for Toastmaster Felicia, 1 and also I noted down the 3 other types. There is cupping 3 times. And Toastmaster Albert 1 time repeated word, that is when I was. And Toastmaster Kenny 1 only. And the last one is Toastmaster Kelvin 3 and 2 and then 2 so. So there is the feedback from me. Over to you, Toastmaster Christine. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jain, for your count to all the speaker and evaluator tonight. Back to our Tom, Toastmaster Aditya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Christine, and for your evaluation, and thank you to all the role takers and all the evaluators for giving feedback for all of us tonight. Initially, we planned to announce the favorite speakers, but I think it will be better if we move this a little bit later throughout the end of the meeting. So now we will have our special session for end of term announcements, and we will have a special speech or special address by Toastmaster Yendi. She will give us some words about our club, I think, tonight. So Toastmaster Yendi, are you here?
Thank you. Thank you, President Aditya. Good evening, dear all fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Please join me in giving a big applause to all the 5 icebreakers. Yeah, you all have done amazing icebreaker, but I believe that you all can learn more from the senior Toastmasters if you do regular speeches at every meeting. Yeah, then you can become better communicator. And thank you for all the senior Toastmasters who will guide the new young members. Yeah. Secondly, I would like to utter my happiness after a year for being able to meet you again in this Zoom. Last May, I suppose, right? Yeah, it's been a long time. So I do really enjoy listening and having this Jakarta Lion Club meeting again after a year. Tonight is our very special meeting. Why? Because not only can we listen to the first 5 marathon icebreaker speakers, but also it will be, I would say, beat the clock or Hall of the Fame for our Jakarta Lion Toastmaster Club. Yeah, because why? Because our club has already achieved president distinguished level. So give a big applause to all of us for our efforts. Yeah. Now allow me to share you. Let me share screen. As usual, every year, I would like to share the 1 year overall club performance. So first, I would like to share what has been done in our Jakarta Lion Toastmaster Club. Congratulations to DTM Ayuratna Lalitya Sujaya. Before, I think she's the one who has gone up the ladder regularly every year, each level every year. Yeah, in April last year, 2 years ago, she was the Area J2 district, J2 director. And then immediately by July last year, she came up another higher ladder to become a Division J director. Congratulations also to TM Christine Handayani, who has taken the courage to become the Area J1 director. Yeah. This is your achievement, TM Christine. And the third one, also congratulations to DTM Tia and DTM Oni, who have already achieved DTM, Distinguished Toastmasters. Yeah, yay! Congratulations. This is very amazing because why? It is not easy to achieve DTM, especially when you are too busy with your career or with your business. Now, there is another one, Hall of the Fame, that is for our club. President Aditya has already achieved the President Distinguished Club. So give a big applause to President Aditya. Yay! I would like to share to the all distinguished guests, especially to my students who are here and also friends who are here, that at Jakarta Lion Toastmaster Club, you can start from zero and then you can become hero at a very short time. And I would like to compliment that TM Aditya is the first one whom I think I have ever coached during 2005 until last year, only for 2 months. Actually, he is also the best student at INTAC and at BMC. Yeah, she's very smart, very diligent, very committed, and studying very hard. So no wonder that by the first time he came to BMC in January last year, immediately after 2 months, together with the other BMC students, to Jakarta Lion Toastmaster Club at Swantai. Still remember you all? Yeah, during Valentine. So it was in March, and immediately by April or May, I have already managed to get him to join Jakarta Lions. Then by July last year, TM Aditya has become the club president. This is very amazing, simply amazing. He has all the competencies for that. Yeah. So all guys, you can see that within 1 year, it can be achieved at Jakarta Lion Toastmaster Club. Now after the Excos team and members can achieve the club president distinguished level. So I would like to say before, both Dewi and I have been managing this Jakarta Lion Toastmaster Club since 2005. Actually, the club was founded by the Alliance Charity Club in 2000. But then both Dewi and I met together in 2005, and then we both were inherited by all the executives to run to proceed running the club. Yeah, I think Devi still remember very well that during the first 2 years it was very hard time for us. Because why? Because we often had candle night meetings, meaning that sometimes only Devi and I came to Swantai. It was really very hard at the time. But then we are very happy that after 16 years until today, our club, I would say with pride, that Jakarta Lion Toastmaster Club has been the sustainable club in West Jakarta. Yeah, at least in West Jakarta. Because why? Because many other more, I would say, more outstanding clubs, but then they die in the middle. Yeah, so it is a very pity. So I would like to encourage that all of us always learn, grow, and do the best at Jakarta Lions in order to sustain our self-development and also the club. Yeah, I've been the president for 2 times, 2016 and 2017, and I was very grateful that in spite of the hard time, I could also make the club achieve president distinguished level 2 times. So 2 years ago, last year, yeah, IPP Adi Halim has also achieved president distinguished club, and now comes again TM Aditya achieved the highest level for the club. So congratulations to all of us who have made this club achieve the highest that we can, not only for the club but also for ourselves. Yeah, and I also hope that in the next years to come, that the club can also be achieved. The leader can make the club achieve the president distinguished club. Yeah. Another thing to share is about Toastmaster Wayan and Toastmaster Kevin, who both of you have already done very amazing communication skill and also joint. Even you both could win the first prize and the second prize at area and at the division. It is not easy, yeah? It is very hard, but then you both could make it. Congratulations to both of you. We feel also proud to both of you. Wayan and Kevin. Wayan will soon become a leader, and we hope that TM Kevin will also follow the next year. Will you, TM Kevin? Last but not least, because time is very limited, I will just only speak very short. Tonight is the first time that our club has the Marathon 5 Icebreakers. Actually, we have already had 4 Marathon Icebreakers in the time, sometime between 2011 or 2012. Yeah. So this is the second time we have 5 icebreakers. So I feel very proud for all of the young generations. Last year, I think you also remember TM Levina Tania, who joined this club. Still remember President Aditya and the others? Yeah. So just joining our Jakarta Lion Toastmaster Club for 3 months. She could win the first speech for the icebreaker. And last April, she was invited by the university to take part in giving a discussion talk Yeah, and I think it was given a YouTube shooting by the university. It is very good, and the university made a complimentary on Tania. So I do hope that all of you who would like to fly to Taiwan this year or next year, then all of you could really join Toastmaster Club, learn, grow yourself, and practice yourself so that you can become great presenter, great communicator, and great leader abroad. Yeah? That's all that I would like to share about our club overall 1 year achievement. Now I would like to give the chance to our president to announce the new Exco for next year, and afterwards I would like to request some speeches from our area governor. Is the DTM Tia coming today, or is she absent? I think she's absent, right?
Yeah, she's not here, unfortunately.
Yeah, at least then our area our area governor, TM Christine, can give some short speech, and also TM Dewi, yeah, about our overall performance or anything that you would like to share about our club. So I would like to give the time back first to our President Aditya. Back to you, President Aditya.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Yendi, for the opportunity. This year went like a breeze. I think it doesn't feel long. I think we started back then in July, but as Toastmaster Yendi said, I first started Toastmasters, and it's due to Toastmaster Yendi that I first came to Jakarta Alliance Toastmasters. Back then I was not a member yet, and we still had our meetings in Swantai, maybe about 3 times. And then COVID-19 came, and we needed to stay home. And then when I offered, I got the opportunity to become a club president. I think I was a little bit nervous and scared because this is a new thing to me, joining Toastmasters, let alone trying to lead a club who has like 20 years of legacy. I think it's not an easy task. But nevertheless, Toastmaster Yendi encouraged me, and other executive committee also encouraged me. Toastmaster Meliana, Toastmaster Adi, Toastmaster Yendi, DTM Dewi. I always ask for their advice on how to run things in the club, and as such, we can have a net growth of 5 members this year. Last year we started with 15 members, and this year we ended with 20. And I think I did not do the majority part of this achievement. I think it's due to the efforts of all members who feel the benefit of joining Jakarta Alliance Toastmasters and try to encourage other people to join the club as well. And also I see from the members, both existing and new, that came to this year, they also show enthusiasm to grow. We have 3 level 5 completers this term, and we also have winners from the area contest, Toastmaster YN for the international speech and Toastmaster Kevin in the table topics speech. And also they also even advanced further to the division contest, where Toastmaster YN placed the 2nd place and Toastmaster Kevin did the 1st place, and then can proceed further to the district contest. I think if I can learn anything that from Toastmasters and from JLTC, I think like many members show enthusiasm to keep learning and keep growing this year. And also thank you to all the once again all the executive committees, all the club officers. Thank you to Vice President of Education, Toastmaster Meliana, for your push for excellence, for arranging the posters, for reminding me things when I keep missing things. I think you are wonderful despite all of your busyness. You can still keep the club and all of our educational programs running. Also, thank you to Vice President of Membership, DTM Dewi. I think she left early, but thank you for all of your advice on the Toastmasters world, and thank you also for all of your advice on running the club. I think given your experience in the district leadership and the club leadership, I can get on hold to with the club leadership even further. And also to our Vice President of Public Relations and our immediate Past President, Toastmaster Adi. Also, thank you for all your guidance. I think I started from really zero Toastmasters from this year, and thanks to your guidance, we can we can still run meetings, we can still conduct all of the things that we need to do as a club to keep giving our obligations, our duties to our members, and also to all of your advice and support whenever I don't know things about our club or our Toastmasters. You are the number one person to go for me, so thank you for that. Also, thank you for Toastmaster Yandi for your unending support for the club. I think you are the heart and soul of the club. I think you also contributed to most referrals for our club this year, which is why I think you are really the heart and soul of our club. And also thank you for your unending support. And I'm speaking this as a person, as well as a member of Toastmasters, and also as the one who also served this club this term. I think without you, I would not be here, and that I think sums it up pretty clearly. And also, as you might have seen, in the screen that TM Yedi shared, we already have the formation for the next term. So here's the formal announcement for that one. So our president will be Toastmaster Meliana. Toastmaster Meliana, are you here? Yeah,
Yes.
Hi, Toastmaster Meliana.
Hi.
I think.
Congratulations, TM.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Meliana. I think,
you.
and also thank you for taking your time, despite all of the matters that you are facing right now. I really appreciate your dedication to the club, and I believe that you will continue to grow this club even further, and I believe that you have all what it takes to bring our club to be a lifelong learning community for the year ahead. And our Vice President of Education would be Distinguished Toastmaster Dewi Oni. And I think she's the right person to perform this duty, given her extensive experience and knowledge about Toastmasters. I believe she will do very, very well in this role. Also, for the Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Yandi, she will be our VPM for the next term. And I think it is needless to say, I think Toastmaster Yandi contributed the most to our membership this year, and it's only logical for us to have her in this role.
My pleasure. Thanks to all my students.
Also, thank you for your unending support to the club in general. I think no matter what position you are in the Excos, we will always need you. We will always, we will always need you in this club.
Yeah, together with Dewi and Adi also, and the other team. Yeah. We all teamwork together. So I also take the delight and pleasure to say that in Jakarta Lion Toastmaster Club, we all work so harmoniously. This is something that I would like to emphasize, and also that to make everyone aware that with good teamwork and with good tolerance, understanding each other, helping each other, then we can make the club work better, yeah, work as best as possible. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Yendi.
Welcome.
And also, our next Vice President of Public Relations is Toastmaster Ina. Toastmaster Ina, I think you are one of the most cheerful members, and I believe with that attitude, you will do just great as our VP of Public Relations, and you can make our club's name even go even further. And also, and our secretary for the next term is Toastmaster Wayan. So Toastmaster Wayan, also congratulations and thank you for taking on this duty. And Toastmaster Wayan also happens to be our area director for J1 next year. So he will have both roles in the club and in the area. So I also admire Toastmaster Wayan unending desire to learn. I think Toastmaster Wayan this term is also one of the most consistent members that delivers speeches and delivers projects, and that is why he also achieved his level 5 this year. So also thank you, Toastmaster Wayan, and congratulations on taking the new roles. And also our treasurer will be Toastmaster Adi Halim. So I think he's the right person to run this. I think this term he also took the role on took some part in managing our club's finances as well. So I believe he's the right person for the work itself. And all in all, can I ask all of us to give a round of applause to our new executive committee for the year 2021 to 2022? And also, I would like to say thank you to Area Director Christine for all of your support towards the club throughout the year, and also to Division Director Tia, although she cannot join tonight. Also extend our gratitude and our best wishes to all of you, and we look forward further to your contribution to the club as well as the Toastmaster community in general. So what else? I can only say thank you. In the next term starting in July, I think I will still be around, but I might not be able to be present as often as I did this year, because I need to continue on my journey to pursue higher education. But I will try to join as much as I can. But all in all, I would like to say thank you for the opportunity to learn and for the opportunity to serve the community. I hope like this year, although we have our meetings exclusively online, it doesn't reduce the meaning and the learning experience to all of us. And I look forward to seeing Jakarta Lions Toastmasters grow even further for the next term.
Thank you, President Aditya.
Thank you, Toastmaster.
Yeah.
And Toastmaster Yendi, I will hand over the control back to you.
Yeah. Do we still have time, Tom?
Yeah, I think we still have a few more minutes.
Yeah. Is DTM Devi still?
Yeah.
Has DTM Devi left already?
I think she left because
Oh.
she had some work to do with her work.
Oh, okay. Can I have some speech from, in such a case, can I have some speech from Division J, from Area Director, TM Christine? Because we don't have DTM Devi and we don't have the Division J Governor. Is TM Christine here? TM Christine, are you there? I cannot see.
Hello, Toastmaster Yendi.
Yeah, nice to see you again. Nice to meet you again here. Can you speak something about anything about your own, maybe being as the area director that you would like to share, or maybe something about for the club, etc. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Yendi and our president, Toastmaster Aditya, and all of the members tonight, and the distinguished guests. For me as area director J1 for this term, for 1 year from the last year, it's a really great experience for me, Toastmaster Yendi, and all my fellow, because one thing that I really experienced from Jakarta and also from J1 area, is have very strong passion to develop leaders, especially in JLTC now. We have so many great leaders now, like Toastmaster Wayan that will be the next area director for J1. Please give big applause for Toastmaster Wayan. And also we have another great leaders from our club that I hope also will have another experience as the next leader in our area. Is Toastmaster Kevin and Toastmaster Ine. I believe that you have a very good talent to become the next leader also in our area and our division. And the second thing is I learned so much learning point from our senior leaders in Jakarta Lion Toastmaster, especially from you, Toastmaster Yendi, and also DTM Dewi Oni and Toastmaster Adi. I believe that all of you both is a very good mentor for me and also for other members. And also President Aditya and PPE Meliana that always dedicated for our club that have grown our club with so many leaders now. In the middle of your business and in the middle of your concern with your jobs, you always dedicated your best preparation for our club. And also the last thing that I really feel so much in our club is the values that Toastmaster Yendi have grow it very well, like harmonious and very good teamwork in Jakarta Lion Toastmaster. That's all for me, and I really thank you so much for the great experience as Area J1 director. And back to you, Toastmaster Yendi. Thank you so much.
Thank you, TM Christine. Now, since time is almost 9 o'clock, maybe we can still ask IPP Adi Halim and also our TM Wayan to say something, IPP Adi Halim and TM Wayan. Maybe IPP Adi Halim, you can say first.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Yendi. And first of all, it's really great to see you again after 1 year of
Me too,
so I can only meet you once a year for this year, but I hope that I could see you more often in the next year.
I hope so.
And I really would like to congratulate our president, Toastmaster Aditya, and also our VP, Toastmaster Melian. As your immediate past president, I have observed that how you can collaborate with one another very harmoniously. And during my presidential term and during your presidential term, I have observed that there were so many new programs that we have successfully hold with another club. Just like the last time we have joined club with the Mandarin Club, I believe. And tonight we have the Icebreaker Marathon of 5 new Icebreaker speakers. I think that was a really great achievement. And finally, you both have achieved the President's Distinguished Club, which means that you have successfully reached the highest the highest achievement, the highest recognitions from the Toastmasters International. And because I was the immediate past president, I know all of the hard works that you have gone through, all of the sacrifices that you have gone through. And I know that no matter how you were busy with your work life, you still spare your time in serving the members and serving the other Excos, and finally we could achieve this achievement. And it's a little bit sad because Toastmaster Aditya said that he might not be able to join us in other Excos for the next term, but I'm really happy that he will be still around. I really hope that in the future, maybe once you have finished your educations later, you can always come back at Jakarta Toastmasters Club, maybe as one of the long senior members, just like Toastmaster Yendi and Toastmaster Dewi, and together we could always bring and leave a very good legacy to the Jakarta Toastmasters Club. Okay, Toastmaster Aditya, I really hope that you could do that in the future. And maybe I have to say something for the new VPPR. Toastmaster Ina, where are you? I could not see your face because at least can I hear your voice, Toastmaster Ina?
Yeah. Hello.
Okay, so I would like to say congratulations to you that you will be taking the role as the VPPR. Actually, VPPR was the very first Exco role that was given to me in my first year of joining the JLTC. But this is my second time. So when I heard that you will be taking this role, I was really glad because I know that, and I believe that you were very capable. I'm really glad that you have decided to step up your leadership experience by becoming one of the Excos. I think if I could share something prideful about being Excos is that being Excos means that we will have an opportunity to serve others, how to prioritize member needs, how to prioritize club goals while also continuously try to improve our own goals along the way. To be honest, in my personal experience, it might be a little bit challenging at times because I know we are all busy. Some occasions you might feel like, oh, I have so many works to do, but I need to ensure that you have updated the flyer on social media, sharing the invitations, and maybe leading the meeting where the other experts can come. And I think there might be some times when you may feel a little bit burnt up, but in the end, the rewarding feeling that you get, just like this time, is really worth it. Knowing that you have completed something in the club and knowing that you have taken part in each of every member's journey. So just remember that, just like Toastmaster Yendi said, that here we are families. Whenever you have difficulties, please feel free to reach out to Toastmaster Yendi, Toastmaster Dewi, Toastmaster Aditya, or email, or of course you can also reach me. I will truly help you in any way I can. So best of luck to you once again, Toastmaster Ina. I'm really grateful to have you here.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adi.
Yeah, I'm really grateful to have you here. So best of luck to you, Toastmaster Ina.
Thank you.
Back to you, Toastmaster Yendi.
Yeah, thank you, IPP Adi Halim. PP Meliana, are you convenient to speak something? PP Meliana, is it possible that you speak something? Hello? Is PP Meliana still there? Hello, PP Meliana, are you there? Gak ada di situ ya?
She's still here, but she's still on mute.
Can you please tell her to unmute? Maybe PP Meliana want to say something, please. Okay.
Perhaps she has some other business to do because yeah, she made her time to attend the meeting, but she also told us that she is concurrently doing something else actually.
Okay. Okay. Then can I give the chance to TM Wayan to say something? TM Wayan as our future area director and also our club secretary. Yeah? The time is yours, TM Wayan. Hello, TM Wayan.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah. Yes, you are audible.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yendi.
Welcome.
Hello, Toastmasters and distinguished guests. I just would like to say thank you to all of you for your support, your togetherness, and all nice time we learned together in JLTC, and made me still so excited to learn more and about my future role to be area director. For me, it's meant to learn more and to serve you all, and I believe that I could do more and learn more because of all of your support and our togetherness. And I would like to say congratulations and thank you to all Excos, President Aditya and team, and also for the new Excos. Hopefully we could continue the success that already achieved by the previous Excos. And also I would like to say congratulations to all 5 icebreakers today. Really great, and congratulations, you actually successfully made me nervous also because I already joined JLTC for a long time, but I still could not speak as fast as you did. So I will need to learn also from all of you. That's all from me, and thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Yandy.
Thank you, TM Wayan. Can I give the time back to our President Aditya, because time is already running for already 7 minutes here.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yendi. So before we announce our favorite speakers tonight, may I please call upon all of our guests and fellow Toastmasters to open up your camera and take a picture together. This is our last meeting of the term, and we would like to take this moment to be frozen in time forever. Okay, I'm still seeing half of the screen hasn't opened the camera yet. We will wait for you. Perhaps you are reaching for that camera button.
Yeah. Okay, everyone, please open your camera. Hello, please open your camera.
Okay, now on the count of 3, give me your biggest smiles. 1, 2, 3.
Give the thumb.
Okay, one more. Give me your biggest smiles. 1, 2, 3. Excellent.
Thank you, President Aditya.
Now, before we close our meeting, I'd like to announce our favorite speakers tonight, as I promised in the first place. So we have our best prepared speaker, and our best prepared speaker tonight is Toastmaster Albert. Congratulations, Toastmaster Albert, for becoming our favorite prepared speaker tonight. It was a tough vote. I think there's a slight margin there, but Toastmaster Albert achieved the best prepared speaker by popular vote. And our best evaluator, our favorite evaluator for tonight is, and this is a little bit awkward, it is myself. So I'm creating the certificate for myself. I'm a little bit embarrassed, but thank you for the votes, everyone. Yeah, I think we are 10 minutes well over the 9 p.m. I'm a little bit a loss of words for our last meeting of the year. I hope you enjoyed the meeting. Does anyone have anything to announce?
Yes, I do hope that all of the BMC and INTAC students enjoy all the Jakarta Lion Toastmaster meeting tonight, yeah? And again, I would like to say congratulations to the 5 marathon icebreakers. I hope all of you could keep on moving forward, learning and delivering your speech regularly at the next 2 meetings. Because why within only 3 months, if you do it regularly, then I will guarantee you will be able to do your presentation very well in Taiwan by September. Trust me, because TM Tania has already demonstrated and proven herself. Yeah, and for those BMC and INTAC students who have not joined, I hope all of you have already learned something from old-time Toastmasters and also from the newly joined members, so that you can have some picture and also will consider to learn, yeah, to grow at Jakarta Lion Toastmaster 2 in the near future. Yeah. Okay, back to you, President Aditya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yendi. And I think that concludes our meeting tonight. Our next club meeting will be under the new Excos, under the leadership of the new president. So stay in touch with our updates on our Instagram and our Facebook page. All right. Thank you everyone again for attending the last meeting of the term, and I wish you a wonderful evening. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, President
Thank
Aditya
you.
and everyone.
Good evening.
Good
Bye,
evening.
everyone.
Thank you,
Good evening.
everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.